Hi, welcome to Good Harvest Supply. I'm Erica and I'm going to teach you today how to pick out your perfect poinsettia and how to care for it when you get it home. So the first thing you want to do when you're shopping for your poinsettia is you want to look towards the base of it and you want to see that it has a nice structure. You want lots of branches, you don't want something that's flimsy, and you want it to be nice and rounded as well. Another way that you can tell the age of your poinsettia and tell if you're getting one that's a little bit newer and will last a little bit longer is to look at the center. That is where the actual flower is to your poinsettia. All these colored leaves are actually called bracts. They are not the true flower. The true flower is in the middle. The more closed that they are, the greener in color, even yellow, that means that your poinsettia is on the newer side. When it's open and it has more of the red and you can see the little stamens sticking out, that means that it's a little bit of an older poinsettia. If you're getting it close to Christmas, you're okay with the older ones. If you're getting it at the beginning of December, you might want to look for one that's still a little bit closed up so it'll last you a little bit longer. When you get your poinsettia home, there's a couple of things that you want to do to care for it. First thing, when you get it home, you might get a foil pot cover on it and a plastic sleeve like this to protect it. You want to cut that sleeve off as carefully as possible. You don't want to just pull it down or try and pull it up because you could actually break off some of the leaves and the flowers to your poinsettia. They are very fragile, so you want to be careful of that. And when you water your poinsettia, you want it to slightly dry out in between waterings. You want the top of the soil to be slightly dry, and you don't want it to stand in water. So I would suggest if you get one of the foil pot covers, just make sure you remove it when you water it. Let the poinsettia drain a little bit, and then you can put it right back in your foil pot cover. That way it's not standing in water and the roots won't rot out for you. Another thing you want to do is you want to be careful where you place your poinsettia. You don't want to set it somewhere where it's going to get a lot of heat, as in close to a fireplace, and you don't want to set it somewhere where it's going to get a lot of cold drafts. You want to try and keep the temperature somewhere between 65 and 70. You want it to be nice and warm, but not too hot and not too cold. Be careful if you're sitting it near a window. You don't want your poinsettia to be touching the window because it could actually freeze your poinsettia and cause some damage to it. Another note about poinsettias is they are not poisonous to animals, much to contrary belief. They are not poisonous. They can make an animal nauseous and vomit, but they will not kill your pet, so they are okay to have around pets. And there are lots of different varieties of poinsettias. Just a few that we have, there's the Ice Punch, which is kind of a nice hot pink color with a lighter pink center. We have a Strawberries and Cream one that has a little bit of a different leaf style to it. It's a little bit more of an oak leaf shape to it. We have the traditional red and white, of course. And the popular one is the Jingle Bells, which is the red with the splash of white in it. And then there's always different colors like pinks, marbles. There's kind of a cream colored one. So stop into Good Harvest Supply, check us out, come in for your poinsettias, and we can help give you some tips along the way as you're shopping. And we also have really nice poinsettia care sheets at our register that has all these tips and tricks on it that you can pick up and take home with you.